Grade 11s, this is Analytical Civil 4. So we have four major components which are given to us, and that is figure 1, which is an incomplete wall and foundation detail, and that we're going to find right here on your left hand side, which is that specific component there. And then we have in figure 2 a view of a floor plan with measurements, and it's not to scale. And we scroll over, we're going to find that floor plan in figure 2 there. And then we have figure 3, the plan view of the SANS 10143 symbol for the steps, and that we're going to find over here with the arrow. And then figure 4 is a symbol with a specific meaning, which is that over there, which we're going to look at. Now the instructions are clear. We need to complete the table below by neatly answering the questions which refer to the accompanying figures 1 to 4 and the civil content. So let's start with the first one. Question number 1. What SI unit was used for the dimensions in the figure? And that is going to be clearly millimeters. If we scroll across here, we're going to find that these are all in millimeters. Question number 2. In which colors must the following features be shown on a civil drawing according to the SANS 10143? And we're looking at all of these here. All existing materials will be left in grey. If we look at the new wood here, we will find that all new wood will be in yellow. New drainage, or the sewer line, will be in brown. All new masonry, which is brickwork, will be in red. New glass will be in black, and new concrete will be in green. Let's fill in all that information. We move on to question number 3. Name the parts from 1 to 6 of the incomplete wall and foundation details shown in figure 1. So we're going to match these numbers with those components in the wall. Number 1 is going to be the load-bearing wall, refers to this wall part here, which is a load-bearing wall. Component number 2 will be the screed, that's a smooth layer on top here that finishes off the floor level. Number 3 is going to be your concrete slab. Number 4 is going to be your compacted hardcore fill. Number 5 is going to be below the natural ground level, and remember this is the natural ground level here, so this is going to be earth, fill, and that is going to be our foundation concrete. Question number 4, what does the abbreviation NTS in figure 2 stand for? And that is going to be not to scale. Question number 5, in the space provided in answer 5, determine the total perimeter of the house in figure 2 in meters, and you need to show all the calculations. So if you're going to work out the perimeter of all of these, you're going to go right around the entire wall of the house. So we're going to say perimeter equals, and we're going to start over here with 10 meters, which is 10,000. So we're going to write 10 plus, so that has been done. 5 meters, which is that, plus this part here is going to be the same as that, 2.5 meters, plus we're going this way, 2.5 meters again, plus this 2.5 meters again there. And then we're going to have this part over here which we need to work out, and by doing so you're going to take 14 meters 500 and you minus this 5 meters and that 2.5, and that's going to give you 7 meters over there. This is also 10 meters, which you see there. So we're going to continue with the 7 meters plus 7 plus the 10 meters over here, and we're going to end off with 14.5 meters. So if you add up all of those, learners, it will amount to 54 meters, and that's going to be your answer of the perimeter of this figure 2 floor plan. Question 6. In the space provided in answer block 6, determine the total area of the house in figure 2 and in square meters. You need to show all calculations. So here we are going to work out the area of this floor plan. So what we're going to do is that we're going to have a small block here and we're going to have a big block here. So we're going to work out the big block and we're going to work out the small block, and we're going to deduct the small block from the big block so that we can have an accurate answer to the area. So let's start by saying area equals, and we're going to take the big block, which is going to be 14.5 meters times 10 meters, and that's going to give you an answer of 145 meters square. And then we're going to have the area of the small one, which is going to be 2.5 meters times 2.5 meters, which is basically a square, and that's going to give you 6.25 meters square. And then we're going to subtract the 6.25 meters square from the 145 meters square, and that total is going to give you 138.75 meters square. Question number 7. What does the arrow in figure 3 mean? So we're looking at figure 3. That is figure 3 over here. It's the top view of a staircase, and the arrow there basically indicates up. So this is going to be your lower side, that's going to be your high side, so you're going to move from low point to your high point, which basically means that the arrow shows up always. Question number 8. Name the symbol in figure 4. This symbol in figure 4 is a cutting symbol in civil. So you will find a line with arrows on top of the line, which basically means that that is where a specific wall has been cut. It is somehow different to the symbol for mechanical, where you have arrows on both sides with a darker line touching the arrow and a center line connecting the two. That would be for mechanical. That here is the cutting line for civil drawings. Question number 9, and the final question in the space provided in the answer block 9.1 to 9.3. Please draw in freehand the front and the top view of the SANS 10143 graphical symbol for the following items. 9.1 the bath, 9.2 the single bowl sink, and 9.3 the toilet, which is your water closet. So learners, your bath is going to be looking like this. This is your top view of it, which you draw first with a trap there, and then your slant part will be this side, which is opposite to your trap, your bottom, your top, and a straight line down. That is your SANS symbol for your bath. Let's go over to the single bowl sink. You're going to have your rectangular box there for your sink, and then you're going to have your bowl, which is going to be inside, and your trap is going to be right there, and your front view is going to have a double line like that there, and your bowl section is going to be in the same line as this bowl section here. Right? That concludes the single bowl sink. If you look at your toilet, the top view is going to look like this, rectangular shape, and another rectangular shape there inside the rectangular shape, which represents the cistern, which is the flushing unit, and then you're going to have this triangular bottom blending with a rectangular shape, and then a splitter there which basically divides the seat area from your cistern area. Learners, and that concludes Analytical 4 of Civil. I hope you have gained a lot of building knowledge from this activity.